Hello friends, welcome to my channel Hangover Theories. This basic electronics course will be more intuitive rather than directly going into the formulas or equations or any device physics. Or we don't go to graphs kind of things directly. So this video series will be like discussing everything, every device physics intuitively. That's it. We don't go to equations randomly directly. So the first video will be of Maxwell's laws and levels of advancements in electronics. I mean levels of abstractions from where we started and where we reached and how. Usually when we hear the word electronics, our first sight will be like electronic gadgets and the integrated circuits, which will be looking like small black chips and PCBs on which we dump or fix the transistors, capacitors, diodes kind of stuff, right? So before that, what's the journey that made us to reach these level electronics? So that's our video today. Let's get into the story. So let's first start with the levels of abstractions in our electronics. From where we started right from the nature. Wow, what we have learned from the nature. So that's the thing here. So from the nature, the scientists started measuring or observing the charges, and they started calculating voltages and currents. And then slowly from nature, our advancement has reached to some laws. Using the measurements and the observations which scientists did from the nature, they have given some laws. So they made all these observations and measurements into some mathematical format. Those are called laws, and we have initially Maxwell's law. So Maxwell's law is the primary one from which this Ohm's law, Gauss law, Kirchhoff's law have been derived from. So Maxwell's law is kind of hero. Okay, using observations from the nature, we came to the physical laws, and then scientists started making some lumped elements. That means they made some elements. We know the very basic thing is resistors, capacitors, voltage sources. They have been devised some discrete things, and then diode, transistor. These semiconductor things started here, diode and transistors. From here, we started working on semiconductors from diode, right? So that's where a new branch of electrical started, that is electronics. Electronics has born from the electrical. Electrical is the parent. So that's the main difference between the electronics and electrical. Mostly people will say the difference between electrical and electronics is like, if we work with the heavy voltages, it will be electrical, and if we work with the low voltages, it will be electronics. But it's not true. Because in the electronics also, we have been working with 220, 500 volts also. So the PCBs, gadgets in which we are giving 500 volts also, which we use in the space shuttles. So now what is the main difference between the electrical and electronics? When we talk about only electrons, that is electrical thing, that's it. When we talk about both electron movements and holes movement as well, then it comes under electronics. So using this, we made amplifier. This is the true hero. This is the true hero of electronics. Obviously the transistor, and this the amplifier is made of transistor, biasing the transistor. And interestingly, our world has been divided into two parts after invention of this amplifier. That is digital world and analog world. In the digital world, using these transistors, we started building gates. Okay, and using these gates, we started designing combinational logics, which doesn't have any memory, and then sequential logic, which has memory, right? And later on, we devised microcontrollers and microprocessors. For these we need some languages, so we came up with many languages like embedded C, and at last we had to come up with OS, which we use in microprocessors used in mobiles or computers, right? And then we came up with high level electronics where we devised mobiles, kind of video games, and also higher kind of stuff like space shuttles. So this is the flow of electronics where we started from nature, and again I'm going to discuss what we learned from the nature separately again. Then what about analog world? What about its advancement? From the very same amplifier, we started op amps, operation amplifiers. From that, they started designing oscillators, filters, and using these high level analog things, control systems for power stations. So, this is the levels of abstraction. Okay, what have we learned from the nature about this electronics or electricity? What have we observed? What have the scientists observed? Okay, let's think of what is the basic thing of electricity. Charge, right? The charge will be possessed by an electron. We know that. Now, what is the earliest proof of charge? Right away you can think of lightning. So that's the very first earliest thing in which we observed a charge. So the lightning is nothing but a charge flow, right? We know during the thunderstorms, this lightning and thunder occurs at the very same time, but just because the speed of the light is greater than the speed of the sound, we can just visualize light first and then sound, the thunder. Nothing to do with that fact here. Scientists started studying this charge from the lightning. They captured the charge using some metal kites. By flying the metal kites, they observed the charge from the lightning. They started storing that and they used as capacitors, and later they observed and measured the voltage in it, the current from that when they connected any load. So in that way they started studying voltages and currents. So in the next abstraction, that is physical laws, so we already discussed about that. We will be taking the Maxwell's law because it is the main law from which we derived Ohm's law or Gauss law or whatnot, Kirchhoff law. Very basic laws are derived from the Maxwell's law. So that's why we are taking the Maxwell's law at the very first point. So when you think of Maxwell's law, you will be the things like del, dot, cross, integrations, and some electric field densities rotating in your mind, right? If you know some basics about electrical field and the magnetic field, this is gonna be very easy. In the next lecture, we will be discussing some basics about electrical field and magnetic field, and then we try to study the Maxwell laws.